Epictetus, a prominent Stoic philosopher, emphasized the importance of distinguishing between what we can control and what we cannot. His teaching, "Control what you can control, accept what you cannot," is a central tenet of Stoicism. Let's explore its meaning in detail. The dichotomy of control. 1. Understanding control. Epictetus's philosophy revolves around the dichotomy of control, which categorizes aspects of life into two groups: things we can control and things we cannot control. Things we can control. These include our thoughts, actions, beliefs, attitudes, and responses. Essentially, it's our internal world that we have complete control over. We can choose how we interpret events, how we react to them, and how we conduct ourselves. Things we cannot control. These include external events, other people's actions, opinions, the past, natural phenomena, and the eventual outcomes of our actions. These are elements of the external world over which we have no direct influence. Practical applications. 1. Focus on your actions and reactions. By focusing on what we can control, our actions and reactions, we can maintain a sense of agency and responsibility. This helps us to act in accordance with our values and principles, regardless of external circumstances. Example: if you are working on a project, you can control the effort and quality of work you put into it. However, you cannot control the opinions of others or the final outcome. By focusing on doing your best, you can find satisfaction in your efforts, regardless of the result. 2. Cultivating acceptance. Accepting what we cannot control involves recognizing that some things are beyond our influence and learning to let go of the desire to change them. This acceptance is not passive resignation, but an active acknowledgement of reality. Example: if you miss a flight due to unexpected traffic, instead of dwelling on frustration, recognize that the situation is beyond your control. Acceptance allows you to focus on what you can do next, such as rebooking the flight or making alternative arrangements. Emotional resilience. 1. Reducing stress and anxiety. Much of our stress and anxiety comes from trying to control the uncontrollable. By shifting our focus to what we can control and accepting what we cannot, we reduce unnecessary mental and emotional strain. Example: worrying about the future or regretting the past often involves things beyond our control. Instead, focusing on present actions and decisions, which are within our control, can significantly reduce anxiety. 2. Maintaining inner peace. Acceptance fosters inner peace. When we stop resisting reality and accept things as they are, we free ourselves from the turmoil that comes from wishing things were different. Example: in relationships, you cannot control how others feel or behave. By accepting this and focusing on your behavior and responses, you maintain your peace and can interact more constructively. Personal growth and Stoic virtue. 1. Empowerment and responsibility. Focusing on what you can control empowers you to take responsibility for your life. It emphasizes personal accountability and the power of choice. Example: if you encounter failure, instead of blaming external factors, reflect on what you could have done differently and how you can improve in the future. This proactive approach leads to personal growth. 2. Living according to virtue. Stoicism values living according to virtues like wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. By focusing on what you can control, you can align your actions with these virtues. Example: in a situation where you witness injustice, you may not be able to change the entire system, but you can control your actions by standing up for what is right and treating others justly. Real-life examples. 1. Viktor Frankl. Viktor Frankl, a Holocaust survivor, exemplified this Stoic principle in his book Man's Search for Meaning. Despite the horrific circumstances he faced, he realized that he could control his attitude and response to suffering, finding meaning even in the darkest of times. 2. Professional athletes. Athletes often practice this principle by focusing on their performance and training within their control and accepting the results of competitions beyond their control. This mindset helps them stay motivated and resilient, regardless of outcomes. Conclusion: Epictetus's teaching, "Control what you can control, accept what you cannot," offers profound guidance for leading a balanced and resilient life. By recognizing the limits of our control and focusing our efforts on our internal world, our thoughts, actions, and responses, we can maintain our sense of agency, reduce unnecessary stress, and cultivate inner peace. This principle encourages us to act with virtue, take responsibility for our lives, and gracefully accept the aspects of existence that are beyond our influence. Embracing this Stoic wisdom can lead to a more fulfilling and harmonious